I've got the book The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson. I'm going to show you exactly how to read this book with your child so that you and your child are getting the most out of reading comprehension. Let's start on the second page. The themes developed in this book are individuality, differences, courage, vulnerability, inclusion, and belonging. All these themes are developed in a really simple way throughout this book. All right, the book is like a first week of school kind of scenario. First day of school, first week of school. Central idea question: what problem is this character facing? All right, so she's just walked into her classroom, she's looked around the room, and she has noticed that she is different from everybody else. There's nobody really like her, and she's feeling a lot of insecurity from that. She's feeling a lot of vulnerability from that. And she's like unsure about, like, is she gonna belong? Is she gonna be accepted? Is she gonna be included? Okay, but the problem she's facing is centered around, like, oh, she looks around and she's like, oh, I'm different from everybody here. Nobody's quite like me. Am I gonna fit in? Am I gonna be accepted? And she's feeling vulnerable and insecure about her differences. Okay, main character number 2. Central idea question: what problem is this character facing? This character, in the class, he says, my name's Rigoberto, we just moved here from Venezuela. And he says this with an accent, and his classmates kind of laugh and giggle at him. So his difference is that he has an accent, and then everyone is laughing at him. So same situation, he's in a group of peers, he realizes, oh, I'm different from everybody around here. Now I feel insecure about my difference. I feel vulnerable about my difference. Am I going to belong? Am I going to be accepted? Am I going to be included? All right, back to our main character number 1. Again, this is like a first week of school kind of situation, because on the previous page, all of her classmates were like sharing summer experiences, and everybody went on these great vacations with her family. And when it comes her turn to share, she's like, uh-oh, I just stayed at home all summer and I took care of my little sister. We read books together. So the problem she is facing, what problem is she facing? In this situation, she's feeling less than her classmates. So she's feeling different from her classmates, and she's feeling less than her classmates. I just stayed home. I didn't go on any vacation. So again, same situation where, like, the difference that she's identifying between herself and her peers is causing her to feel vulnerable. She doesn't know if she's going to be included. She doesn't know if she's going to be accepted. Her sense of belonging is in question. Yep. And main character number 3 here, the same thing. What problem is this character facing? This time the difference is centered around her lunch. She realizes that her lunch looks different than anybody else's lunch, and she's concerned about being judged, looked at differently because her lunch is different. It's not the same as everybody else's. So again, her identity is in question. She's feeling vulnerable. She's feeling insecure because of this difference, questioning, will I be accepted? Will I fit in even though I have this difference? The difference being her lunch. It's not just a normal sandwich and potato chips or whatever. Okay, central idea, main character number 4. Same question, what problem is this character facing? I said it was going to be developed in a pretty simple way. Each character faces the same problem in a different way. In this situation, our character over here, the bars are just too high for him to play on. He doesn't feel comfortable. And he also looks at the other kids and he's like, oh, everybody is running faster than me. I'm different. I don't run as fast as them. So same thing, he's looking at the difference that he sees in himself, and he feels vulnerable about it. He feels insecure about it. He's not sure if he's going to fit in, if he's going to belong, if he's going to be accepted. So yeah. All right, next page. All right, finally we're getting to how this problem is overcome. How is the problem resolved? So we're back to this scenario with main character number 1, who was sharing with her class what she did in the summer, and she finds a way to get around her this insecurity that she was feeling by kind of just like leaning into it. She's like, I actually enjoyed my summer reading books with my little sister. It was great. So she leans into it. She's proud of it, which takes courage. And like through having courage to lean in to the difference that was causing her insecurity and vulnerability, that difference then becomes a strength. So the very part of her identity that was making her feel weak, different, insecure, whatever, is now making her feel the opposite. It's making her feel strong, it's making her feel proud, and she's realizing that, oh, like this difference in my identity, this is actually a part of my identity that I should love and embrace, because it is what makes me different from everybody else, and that is the most important part of my identity. What makes me different from everybody else, not what makes me the same as everybody else. So she leans into it, and this thing that used to be kind of a weakness and an insecurity becomes like a strong pillar of her identity, as it should be. And same thing happens with the other characters. How do the characters behave in the beginning versus the end of the story? Why does their behavior change? So at the beginning, they're insecure, they're vulnerable, they're not sure if they're gonna fit in, they're not sure if they're gonna be accepted, included. And then the turning point is having courage and realizing that those things that make us different are not our vulnerabilities and weaknesses. They are actually the strongest pillars of our identity and who we are. And if we use courage and lean into them, then we'll actually feel good about them. We won't feel bad about them or alienated. So basically realizing that all the things that make us different are actually the things that make us unique, and we should lean into them and love them and appreciate them and embrace them. Central idea: what lesson do the characters learn? What message does the reader learn? I guess it's kind of just the same thing, that when you look at the things, when you reflect on yourself and you think about the things that make you different from everybody else, instead of feeling vulnerable and insecure and question whether you'll be accepted, you can take those things, have courage with them, and turn them into the strongest pillars of your identity and who you are, because they should be, and lean into them. And then like your vulnerability, like you'll turn your vulnerabilities into courage, and it will go better for you. Okay, so that is The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Woodson, about individuality, differences, courage, vulnerability, inclusion, belonging. I hope you have a lot of fun reading this book with your child. A lot of great lessons here. Thank you to Bursky and Burke for help with the Common Core problem questions, and have fun reading.